Faze Banks is bald. Not like I accepted bald, but balding. There's bald and there's balding. I accept being bald and I don't accept being bald. He's currently stuck in the purgatory of, all right, how can I hide my baldness and have no attention drawn to it whatsoever and have people just assume that I have a full head of hair under my hat? Oh, holy shit, dude. Put the fucking hat back on. Recently, Keemstar does something that he usually always does. I don't know if it's because of his obliviousness or because he just wants to genuinely embarrass people, even people that he claims to be friends with. And he tweeted out this.
Ricky!
That's a bald spot, dude. The fall wasn't even that funny, but that was a fucking bald spot. And then there's some demon bitch who comes up on the screen. He got that Hulk Hogan fade. He looks like Human King Neptune. She looks like she needs an exorcism. Faze Banks has a lot of clout. Now, if you aren't an obnoxious hype beast, then you don't know that clout is a man's money. It is very paramount to what the hype beast lifestyle entails to. All hype beasts are the same. It's just the severity of how much a hype beast likes to be a hype beast. On a scale of me to Rice Gum, Faze Banks is probably right there in the middle. But despite all of that clout, he doesn't have enough of it to fix his bald spot. They sell Rogaine, Hulk Hogan. Use your clout tokens to buy some Rogaine, Eustace. Now, if you don't know what a hype beast is, I don't blame you. But they're everywhere. They're at the mall, they're at your high school, they're looking like they're at your high school even though they're 25. Although the individual may not have a dime to their name, they like to front like they are making far more than everybody else. What I would do to make this a more accurate definition is throw in the fact that all hype beasts are insecure for one reason or another, whether it be Rice Gum's small wiener, Lil Pump's intelligence. I'm not making fun of him for being balding, but what I am going to do is trying to help him come to grips with that. I want to help Faze Banks out, and we're going to figure out why does balding happen. Testosterone is converted into a more powerful, potent androgen called DHT. Sometimes the hair follicles tend to become sensitive to DHT, and then the thing men dread most begins, as we just read. There's lots of famous bald people, and Faze Banks can be one of them. He might even be the most famous bald person ever. Look at this. Bruce Willis and fucking Samuel L. Jackson. I don't know who Patrick Stewart is or Telly Savalas is, but look at this. Michael Clark Duncan. He was in the Green Mile. You look like Michael Clark Duncan, Faze Banks. You look like Yoda. You got that Yoda fade, home dog. You look a little bit green sometimes, too. Dude, Lex Luthor was a hype beast. Literally, he was a hype beast. He had all that fucking money, and he was still pissed off at the world. He still had to go and take it a step further. He needed even more than he had. I would like to finish this off because I know that if Faze Banks does catch wind of this, he's probably going to be drunk when he does because he's drunk all the fucking time. I wouldn't want him to throw a beer bottle at me or something. So, you know, don't get angry at me, but you can roast me, whatever, but just know that whatever's wrong with me, you know, emo, long hair, I look like fucking scuffed Skrillex. At least I choose to look this way. I can change this anytime I want to. Let me find one photo of this guy without a hat. That's all I ask. There's a hat on this one. I guarantee it. Yeah, what did I tell you, boy? My theory is correct. If Faze Banks is bald, this is going to be groundbreaking science. A hat in every single picture. What are you hiding from us? This picture was taken a year ago. More than a year ago. It's crazy that it all went downhill in just a year. Everybody who wears a hat has something to hide. Bret Michaels always has something covering his head. And you know why that is? His hairline phased up. You might be bald forever. You're just now starting and you've got a long road to go. So I declare that hashtag Faze Banks bald goes trending. As well, I declare that you own up to it. You show us what you look like without your hat on, and you prove whether or not you are bald. And if you are balding, I demand you shave your head and you own it, and you get that Keemstar fade, home dog. Also, I demand that Rice Gum re-looks over my application to join the Clout Gang. I sent in an application to join Clout Gang when he requested in his stupid video about joining it or whatever, because I am the next big and happening YouTuber. Look at these views, boy. Go through my videos, look at them views. I could have been the token emo person, but instead you put a bunch of randoms in there. Every group of hype beasts needs one non-hype beast to keep everything under control. As always, I'm Justin, and you're bald. Like the video if you aren't bald. Faze Banks isn't going to like this video.